Welcome to this channel. The channel is for educations and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So yesterday I shared a long breathing YouTube, which is really critical for Wing Chun practitioner. And just for past 24 hours, I already got a lot of message from our Wing Chun friends. And I like to respond to the following three typical questions or stereotype questions, which is our friend and our brother and sister ask. This has to be cleared up. The first question is, Hendrik, is this a Buddhist way of breathing? I heard that the Taoist is doing a different thing. So Buddhist is about contemplations and Taoist about cultivate the energy flow. This is a type of questions our friends and brother sister ask me. So let me share with you this. Anybody tell you about that? Or there are Taoist breathing, there is the Buddhist breathing and this and that. You need to be careful. They are saying that, the United States of America have a different type of nuclear weapons. China have another type of nuclear weapons, and Russia have another type of nuclear weapon. People like that do not know what they are talking about. Why? That's the analogy of nuclear weapon. You like nuclear weapon, be it is the Chinese, the Russian, the American, all based on nuclear physics. So the YouTube I share is that nuclear physics of whatever internal training or development one need. It doesn't matter it is Taoist, it is Buddhist, or it is the Chinese medicines, or it is whatever internal art. If one do not be able to practice as what I shared yesterday, it is similar to people talk nuclear bomb, nuclear weapon without knowing what is the nuclear physics. Okay, so this is how serious is it. Today's Chinese Kung Fu. In fact, yesterday I just chat with another Kung Fu Sifu in Fatsan. It is all a lot of this talk, empty talk. A lot of terms, sounds like it is really deep. It's Buddhist, it's Taoist. But actually, they are actually reading too much fictions. They never actually touch the thing. So Kung Fu today, worldwide, has become like that. Most people have no idea what it is. So for this, you need to think as my analogy of the nuclear weapons. Forget about whatever they talk about. This is American nuclear weapon, Russia nuclear weapon, Chinese nuclear weapon. Ask them about the nuclear physics. If they cannot tell you about that, they don't know, and you need to walk away from this. Don't waste your life. Okay? The second question, which is I want to respond and to share with the entire world of the Wing Chun is, so this Wing Chun friend asking me, well, Hendrik, are you sure that this breathing thing is really critical? Only this is the truth? How about people using mind power, this lifting anus? I'm going to tell you, all Wing Chuners, brother and sister, don't get misled. You know Chinese Kung Fu, the authentic one, as Wing Chun, we have 3 types of training. The Qi neurosing training, the fitness training, and the strengthening training, which is the fighting training. Okay. The Qi neurosing training also is named as recovery training or fitness enhancing training. In the fitness enhancing training, recovery training, or Qi neurosing training, breathing is one of the critical key beside your mind, your handling of your mind. And all the fitness training and the strengthening training is based on this fitness enhancement training. So, if we don't know breathing, game is over. You cannot say, oh, I have this tan sao, and then I have this mind power, I have to lifting my anus, I standing in structure. Forget about it. Again, you don't know. You are missing a big part of the Wing Chun training. That's how serious it is. Look at in the world today, none present what I share with you. Does it mean that I am the only guy, the supreme grandmaster? No. I am actually blowing the whistle, and I'm actually showing the solutions and what is there, so that everybody be able to get into a proper direction. Or else, it is hopeless. You don't have health, you don't have fitness, you do not have recovery. Even you are a good fighter, you end up like Bruce Lee and many MMA player or boxer, Western boxer. You're going to die young, or you're going to get injury and disabled. That's the bottom line of Chinese Kung Fu. Okay? So again, like yesterday, I chat with this Kung Fu Sifu in Canton. You want to fight, you better know momentum. Or else it is a disaster. You keeping talking Buddhist art, Taoist art, internal art, external art. You don't know momentum, you can't fight. Forget about it. The same thing is the body conditioning. You don't know breathing, forget about it. Sure, you can say, well, I'm strong, you know. Well, look at all those really strong, very healthy athletes or even marathon runner. If they don't take care of this fundamental thing, it's not going to work too long. It's going to get damaged and tear and wear. Okay? And also you will not be able to get the fitness or the strength you need, because you have to base the 3 types of training based on the Qi neurosing or recovery or fitness enhancing, and then your fitness, and then your strength. You have to go through from the bottom up. Otherwise, you'll damage your body, and you need to go back to the recovery once you train, or else it's tear and wear. Okay? So this is a must know for everybody. It's time to wake up. The third thing, breathing. Many of our Wing Chun friends asking me, what's the difference between the breathing today, the Xing Qi to Dan Tian breathing, the inhale, count to 5, holding the breath, count to 6, and exhale, count to 8, those kinds of breathing. Well, the Wing Chun breathing for the nurturing qi, for the enhancement of the fitness, for recovery, is the natural breathing I shared yesterday. If you don't have that, you will not be able to have a breathing which is sweetening your body. Today, many people say, oh, you have this type of breathing, you inhale, count 1 to 5, exhale, stop breathing, count 1 to 3, exhale, count 1 to 6, those kind of things. How the hell is one be able to use this kind of breathing where it is one size fits all? Believe it or not, a guy who is a high blood pressure and a guy who is normal breathe different way. They have their different characteristic, different people, different thing. The guy with a kidney disease and the guy with the stomach problem also breathe differently. Then this is ancient Chinese. So the best way is get into, as my video yesterday shared, it promote the natural breathing which is fit you. And of course, this is going to change. Because tomorrow's you and today's you are different you. Okay? Now, until you know this breathing, this natural breathing, you can do Xing Qi Du Dan Tian. Am I serious? Yes. Why? Because when you want to Xing Qi Du Dan Tian, you want to get the breathing which is sweetening your body to go deep lower ab breathing which is sweetening to you. You need to use that breathing to nurture your qi, your energy. After you have all this adequate, your breathing and your qi, then you'll be able to have that energy sing to the Dan Tian. Without that, what are you doing? You manipulate this and that. It's like I always saying that if you want to talk about those qi sensations, warm sensation feeling, why don't you just go watch adult movie? Okay? Get your sexual organ stimulant, and then you say, well, I have this hot and this thing. Those are draining. Those are not what Xing Qi Du Dan Tian style. So today, many people practice what the so-called the micro orbit of Xiao Zhou Tian. It is nonsense. You need first to nurture your qi. And you want to nurture your qi, you need to have a proper breathing. And have the proper breathing meaning that that breathing has to only fit you. In the ancient, you have a sifu who really know what it is to coach you, hand-guided you. Okay? And today, I don't see much of those people anymore. In the 80s, 90s, China still have. But then at 1990s, the cult in China spread. So the Chinese government shut the entire thing down. Because there's so many cult. And all these cult people run out to America, to Southeast Asia, to Europe, to all over the world. So what you hear today is mostly from those cult people and talking mysticisms and all this nonsense. And the real thing of the developing the qi is not released out to the world. Even it is released, you don't know. Why? Because it is like sound completely different from what you heard in public. As when some friends and brothers who watched my YouTube yesterday saying that, Hendrik, but this is not Taoist, this is not Buddhist. I said, oh my man. Those are exactly the code thinking. They never be able to make that thing works. So you need to know. If you cannot do that, forget about it. And the reason why I brought this thing up, using this to check your breathing, your heart rate and everything, is if you be able to do the natural breathing, you check it, you know. You just can get into that state. Actually, there are more gadgets I have. This is another one. This is another gadget. This is another gadget for breathing. Why experiment with it? So you want your body to be able to shape yourself, to come up with the solutions how your breathing, slowly, gradually, it enhances itself, and how the oxygen go in, the carbon dioxide come out, and last thing I want to share with you. Do you know that inhale and exhale, if you do it naturally, you can lower your blood pressure. But if you don't do it naturally, say you forceful exhale, especially with your mouth, your blood pressure can go high. This is scientifically known. So not all breathing is equal. And the best way, the safest way is, as the ancient, I share with you, the ancient, after this thousands of years, telling us that, hey, you better let the body tune the breathing by itself. That's why it says spontaneously following the natural breathing. Spontaneously follow the natural breathing. You don't try to dictate how your breathing is. So this is to share with you. And for the friend who didn't watch my YouTube yet, the link is under here.